Hello YouTube, today is the day. I am
dropping your backpack on it.
Today's the day. I am going to buy my first 200mm travel downhill rig. This is going to be insane, and then I'm going to ride it tomorrow, which is going to be even more insane. I want it on the bike rack, not in the back of my car. So I'm putting the bike rack on because I doubt a 200mm travel downhill rig's going to fit in the boot of the Rangy. So I'm putting the rack on, and then we are going to get going. I am so excited, you have no idea. It's carbon fibre frame. It is pretty well priced for what it is. It's a year old carbon fibre frame. I can't wait to show you guys. I'm not going to give it away right now, make sure you stay tuned. I've got to drive all the way to Bury, which is an hour and 20 minutes from here, and it is nearly 4 o'clock. So I hope there's enough light when we arrive there to get you guys to watch me cruise round on it for the first time. You are involved in this journey and you are going to experience me buying my very first downhill rig. Let's do this. Just pulled up to the location. We are in the street where I'm going to be testing my very first downhill rig. I've only ever in my whole entire life ridden 2 bikes. Months ago I ridden the same bike as what I'm buying today, but a 2017 version that was £3,000, and I rode it outside Evans Cycles and it did feel really good, but it was a large, so I couldn't really feel it properly. And the only other downhill rig that I've ridden was a large, and it was a YT Tues, and I really liked it. I just really don't want to pay £4,000 for one, and that was also a large when I rode it. So this thing should feel amazing in medium. I cannot wait to show you guys. I'm going to go and knock on. I've never seen this bike before. I've only ever seen 2 pictures of it. I've only been told it's been ridden a handful of times. The guy snapped his shoulder clean off and basically isn't going to be riding it in months. We are here. This always feels really weird, just knocking on people's doors, but it's about to be a thing. Here's me man. Yo, how you doing, mate?
Alright, boys.
Harry.
Yeah,
Shoulders done in then?
Yeah.
How you doing, mate?
Not bad, pal.
We're all filming the house, don't worry.
Yeah, come in.
Okay, so here's the beast. It is called Norco. How'd you say that? Aurum. It's called Norco Aurum. It's a 2016 C7.2, which means it's in the middle of 7.3 and 1, which is the best and the lowest. The best high-end one and the lowest one. And this one's right in the middle. What I like about this is obviously it's a better price point for me than the YT Tues or Tues, I'm not sure how you say it. I know that it's a good bike, good value for money. It's insane. I didn't expect it to look as good as it looks actually. I didn't expect it. I'm actually gobsmacked. It's insane. Right, so this is it. YouTube right now is going to be with me for my very first ride on the beast. Let's do this. Oh my god, it's soft. Softer anyway than mine. Oh, I actually forgot about that. On the full-size bikes, they lock out, don't they? See, my Enduro will spin, like, basically, if you look at that now, that won't spin anymore because the fork hits the frame, which is mad. See, now I feel like I'm ready to, like, jump some shit, but also ready to crash hard as well. I feel like when you go down on these bad boys, you're fucked. It's actually quite light, to be fair, for one of these. So it's a carbon frame. Obviously, if I buy the thing, which is probably going to happen now, but what I'm saying is, once I get it home, we'll do like a full check on it and see what's actually on it in bits and pieces and go through the full specification. But right now I just want to have a little cruise around, pick up some speed on it, see how it feels. It's quite weird actually, even though it's like heavier and bigger. Feels kind of better position to be in than the Enduro. Feels a bit more like a BMX maybe.
It's just the geometry's a lot different.
Softer.
Yeah.
Like low slung. It's unreal. Mega.
It's sick, it looks so good.
Yeah. Does look really cool. I'd be well nervous about riding it. Like going from the Enduro to this like. But sure it'd be alright. The Rampage machine. What a sick bike. Let me go and get you some cash. Hold that. Okay, so I'm gonna go and do the business inside and purchase the bike, and I'll see you guys back at my place. Actually, I'll get a clip loading it onto the rack for the first time in its life in a minute. I can imagine this is quite hard to see me taking your baby away. He's injured, he's down. It's snapped him in half. The beast is bought, it's mine. I can't believe I've got a 200mm travel bike. Never thought ever in a year's time I would be so into riding mountain bikes. I used to see them in the street and just think, Why would you have one of them? And I used to see people at the skate park and stuff like that, and honestly I just feel like it's a massive breath of fresh air in my life right now, and I'm stoked. Look at the beast, it is unbelievable. Full carbon frame, Aurum, whatever you want to call it, and I'm super stoked on it. Obviously won't know about the bike properly until I've had a proper ride on it. It's cool, lads. Let's go home, let's do a spec list, let's see what it's made of, and let's try and switch these brakes around for Revolution tomorrow. Let's go. See you at my place. Or should I load it on? Should I show them loading it on? Put the beast on. If it comes off on the motorway, I'm going to be upset. Just putting it out there. Oh my god, look at that for a setup. Yo, what are you up to today? Just going out on my 200mm travel whip. It's definitely putting this bike rack through its paces. Trying to load it onto this, the size of it. It's like nearly a motocross bike. Look at that. Beast. I think it's my favourite. Yeah. I think I prefer it over my hardtail, which doesn't need to be green anymore. I'm actually over the green. I just need to go and swap the cables round so the back brake feels like the front brake. I'm going to see you guys at my place. I'm so excited to ride this thing tomorrow. It's going to be insane. The beast is home. My living room is bike crazy. Mountain bike crazy right now. Put it in place. Let's have a little look at what we're working with here. Let me just go and grab a cloth really quick and just give it a wipe down. I want to reel off some of the parts. I want to know. I don't know too much about downhill mountain bikes, like proper downhill and bikes. But I asked a couple of people that are good friends of mine, and they said basically, yeah, it's a good bike. DT Swiss wheels are good, all that stuff. So, long story short, I'm going to go and get a rag, wipe it down, and I'm going to run through some of the parts, and you guys can tell me what you think of the beast. Right, let's start from the top to the bottom. We have some sort of lock-on grips that are like a gum colour. I am going to be changing them out for black ones. I think they look a bit crusty. They are cool. I mean, they're not bad, but I actually reckon, like, why wouldn't I have them murdered out on this beast, or red? I'm not sure. Right, up front we've got Shimano. I don't know, I don't want to call it out and then they're like different ones than they actually are. But up front we've got Shimano levers. Moving along we've got Renthal fat bars, which I've heard of before. We have a Renthal stem, which the guy who bought the bike off said that he'd bought the Renthal one because it was more rounded off. He did say he'd upgraded the forks to Boxer, RockShox Boxer, but then online when I looked, I think this bike comes with Boxer forks anyway, so I don't know whether he's upgraded something in the forks or what, but seems to have been maintained really well. Up front we've got a Maxxis Shorty tyre, which is a 27.5 times 2.4 tyre. DT Swiss wheels. Now moving on to the frame, it's a medium carbon fibre Norco Aurum. It's A-U-R-U-M, Aurum. The frame itself is really light and really cool. Now he's upgraded the back shock from a 300 to a 450, which means it's a little bit more bouncy, and I think it's really cool. I'm stoked on it. It's got a carbon stamp on the rear end, which is the stamp of approval that it's a carbon frame. Back tyre, Swalby Magic Mary. There you have it, the Magic Mary beast. The wheels are full DT Swiss. Race face Respond cranks, which is quite cool. I have heard they're good before, but I would like to get them swapped out for carbon ones so that the bike's even lighter than what it is, because I'm guessing they're not carbon. Definitely not. And I'm thinking maybe if I put carbon ones in, but then are carbon ones strong enough to put up with what you'd put the rest of the downhill bike through? I don't know. One thing I wanted to try and do today before I take this thing out riding tomorrow is switch the back brake with the front brake. Yes, lad.
I'll be worried for something like that.
So you hold that up. Dream team, aren't we, Skeggs, lad?
Yes, lad.
Yeah, I don't want to like rush into taking this bike to revs, but at the same time I don't really want to go on me and Enduro knowing I've got this at home, so I'm going to try and get it all a little bit dialed in now.
So close.
I wonder if I can change it. Okay, so I've done the front one, which feels probably better, if anything. It's not great the way it's sticking out, but for tomorrow it'll do for sure. So that is the front and back brake swapped out, which means, exciting enough, tomorrow I will be heading down Revolution's Mountain on this whip. I'm going to go to Wales tomorrow with that like that, which is cool. Back brakes on the right side, front brakes on the right side, and job's a good one. You've seen me do this. I've switched my levers round. I've played with the bike a little bit. Tomorrow when I get to Revolution, I'm going to work on a seating position. I'm not going to change it right now because it seems pretty good. I sat down outside. It seemed pretty sick. So yes, give me a thumbs up if you like the downhill bike, and I will see you guys tomorrow for a daily upload. If you want to watch me riding an Enduro on a downhill jump and nearly dying because my suspension bottomed out, click here. If you want to subscribe to my channel, click in the middle, and if you want to watch a BMX video, click up here. See you tomorrow, 7:30 AM for another daily upload. Peace out.